Very good morning, learners, and how are you? Welcome back to musical lesson. So today I'm going to deal with grade 7 work still in performing arts. We are going to look at C major scale. In grade 7, the scale we look at is C major, and C major, we always say you start with the note that you have been given. If it is C, you start with C. If it is D, you start with D. If it is E, you start with E, and you start from the note you have been given to the note itself, which means lower C to higher C or lower D to higher D, like do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, do, something like that. So this is C major. Basically, C major doesn't have any key signature. It is not affected by a flat or a sharp. It is just in normal. That's why we are starting with it in junior school. That is grade 7, just to enjoy, not to be complicated with the sharps and the flats, so we don't have such a thing. And apart from now writing like this, if they ask you to write the key signatures, the major scale, C major scales, you write like this. But now another examiner can ask you to write the C major scale on a bass staff or a let me say a treble staff. We have two types of staffs, treble staff and F clef staff. So when we want to write on this one, you just come and draw your staff. First of all, you start with the staff like that. Staff comprises of 5 lines, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 4 spaces. This is the first line, second, third, fourth, and fifth. It goes like that. So you draw like that one, and if we want to write it on a bass treble staff, we will just indicate the treble clef in it like that. Then the next thing now to identify is, let's identify note C. We have higher C, lower C, and higher C. For example, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, do, lower D. So let's identify. But now, looking at this treble staff, this note is always note G. So where is G? We have G somewhere here. Our G is somewhere here, which means here we are going to look, if this is our G, we are going to go how many steps behind? G is here, 1, 2, 3, 4. And 4, we write the musical notes in both spaces and lines. So let's start. We counted 4 steps, 1, 2, 3, but we need a 4th one, which means we need a ledger line. A ledger line holds an extra note, like that one. So this one will be C, D, E, F, then G. Are you seeing now we are getting our G? Then from G, we go to A, then B, and C. That is where our notes are. So that is C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Going progressively, we say ascending. Then in music, you can also ascend and descend. When we ascend, like the way I reached this higher do and I came back to lower do, we just also copy paste the other notes, but going the other direction like this. Coming down now from do, higher do, we go to do, then this one, like that. Remember, you write in both spaces and the lines, and we had one space, then a ledger line, which was the last one. So you can see we have a ledger line here and a ledger line here, space and this, which means the notes are balanced. Going up and going down should be balanced. And after that, now what you can do, we say this one is ascending, and this going this way is descending. But the examiner can decide maybe to give you just only in ascending. So if it is not ascending, you stick here. I believe that is clear. Then to prove that you know what you are doing, just come and indicate your notes, like this is C, then this is D, then this is E, this is F, this is G, this is A, this is B, and now this is C. We have the key signatures, the major scale here, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Thank you for watching. But make sure you also have more practice on the same about writing the major scales on a musical staff. We can also still write this musical staff on let me just show you how to write on a treble staff very fast, an F clef very fast. F clef staff, F clef staff. You can still write this one also on a bass clef staff. And bass clef staff, we say it holds the lower pitches, wanaume bass. From the word bass, okay, lower pitches. So let's see how it looks like. C major. So this one tutoe because tutafika C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Yes, that is complete. So tuchore chore nini. Let's draw this stuff very fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, then 5. And F clef staff, it has an F clef which looks like a question mark like that. And this question mark, you see the 2 dots in between the 4th line, which means this one is always not F. This line is always not F. So where is our not F? Here. But now we are going to look at behind not F, we have E, D, and C. But how many steps? 1, 2, 3. So from here we'll count 1, 2, 3. Our C major will start from here like this. 1, C, D, E, F, G, A, B. Then we need a ledger line. A, B, like that. Let me see. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. So that is it. Then this one is in ascending order. Then descending, we just come down, continue to copy paste like that. Like that. Do, ti, la, so, fa, fa, mi, re, do. Very good. On F staff, it looks like that. Then give it the names. That is C. Next one is D. E, F, G, A, B, then higher C. That's how the C major scale looks on bass clef staff, or we can say F clef staff. So keep practicing, and I believe you have got it.